folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to receive a warning about Magic the Gathering prices in upcoming weeks. No, I'm not trying to be sensational, I'm honestly just trying to give you a heads up. I think personally that the next couple of weeks the reserve list, old Magic the Gathering in general, valuable cards and even sealed product will be climbing in value. And I will tell you why. And the only thing I want to make sure is that you are aware of it and that you don't miss out. Because you can miss out, and believe me, it's a horrible, horrible feeling. I just ordered 2 cards. I will tell you a little more about that, because I was waiting for certain cards to actually come to the market. I'm actively looking for a Time Twister. Not that I can afford it, but I'm looking for one. And you never know, there might be a deal. You might sell some stuff, and you might make it possible. And Mike might make it possible as well. I've been talking to a lot of Mikes recently. Maybe that's why I mixed that up. But on a serious note, folks. You see the crypto market peaking at the moment, and I'm not an expert, but I got a couple of friends who are very deep into the crypto market, and they enlightened me a bit. They told me a bit what it's about and what's going on. So we had a high, and then everything dropped, and we now have been climbing again, and they think it's at a peak at this moment, the crypto market. That means people might be cashing in within the next 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. And that means those people who like to diversify their portfolio probably will invest some money in Magic the Gathering as well. And that's how it goes. I think we always saw that over the last couple of years, that if the crypto market is strong, then the reserved list is going strong as well. And then the old sealed product is going strong. Magic the Gathering. Investing, I don't call it investing for myself, because if I buy 1 or 2 cards, for me it's collecting, I'm not investing. But I guess there are people who are seeing this as an investment. And I know there's a lot of hate about that, but it is what it is. Those people, if they buy 100 cards when I buy 2, then those 100 cards are off the market. If the crypto market actually is peaking at the moment, and like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm listening to people who know more about that than I do, and they explained it to me, and I think it made sense to me at that time, and that's why I'm acting at the moment. I've been acting on this for the last couple of months. I think the last 4 or 5 months I've been buying unlimited rares. Maybe not the most high-end cards, but to me they are very valuable because I love those cards. Buying a lot of antiquities, and I've been buying some Arabian Nights. And that's where my passion lies, and that's okay. I mean, I'm very enthusiastic about the 2 cards I just bought. But why I bought them, I will explain in a minute. But they explained to me that the crypto market is peaking, then people are like cashing in, at least part of it, their profits, and those profits go elsewhere. And if you're a Magic the Gathering fan, or if you grew up with that stuff, like a couple of my friends, they grew up with Magic the Gathering, they now got some extra money because they had profits in the crypto market. And before the market goes down, they use those profits, or they get the money out of the cryptocurrency, at least the profit, and then they use those profits to buy Magic the Gathering cards and other stuff as well, but also Magic the Gathering cards. And that is happening right now. At least 3 people told me they are doing this, and they are all connected, so they know from each other, and they give each other the info and so on. Yeah. What I know is that not only those guys, those friends of mine, have been buying Magic the Gathering, but others as well. I've been keeping an eye on certain cards. I've been looking for Time Vault for quite a while. I've been looking for Time Twister. I look at Moxes. I look at dual lands, especially unlimited. I look at cards like Force Field, and Gauntlet of Might. Force of Might, I wanted to say, but 2 different cards. looking at cards like the Mishra's Workshop, looking at cards like the Bazaar of Baghdad, which Bazaar of Baghdad is selling quite well, actually. Still need one of those. Looking at cards like the Library of Alexandria, one of my personal favorites. These kind of cards are selling, but not only those high-end cards, but revised dual lands as well. And cards like Fork, mainly unlimited. Copy Artifact, mainly unlimited. Fast Bond, mainly unlimited. Vesuvian Doppelganger, all those reserved list cards, those iconic reserved list cards. Don't even think about getting a Shivan Dragon from Unlimited or Birds of Paradise. Once they are on the market, they are almost immediately gone, and then you pay for an unlimited Shivan Dragon, which isn't even close to being on the reserve list, of course, and is often used as a reason to get rid of the reserve list. I think it's a very individual example and not representative to get rid of the reserve list. Same goes for Birds of Paradise. There are some iconic cards that are always valuable and part of Magic the Gathering history, but of course reserve list makes cards even more wanted and sought after. But those cards, yeah, you pay $400, I mean, for near mint Shivan Dragon Unlimited. It's crazy if you can find one, and I think like $250 for like a good one and $150 for a poor one. It's crazy. Same goes for Birds of Paradise. Doesn't matter. So those people that currently have disposable income because they cashed in with their cryptocurrency, they are buying stuff, and it's happening for quite a while. And I've been making a video about this quite a few weeks back. I think I talked about, what did I buy then? I think I bought Mishra's Workshop, a second one, and I mentioned that those were going up as well. These iconic, super cool and super good cards. I mean, Mishra's Workshop might be the second best land in the game, next to the Library of Alexandria, which for me is it's a part of the Power 10 for me, but Mishra's Workshop is right up there as well. Those cards are moving. Now Moxman has picked it up. He's always keeping an eye on that. Rudy has picked it up. And I'm not saying like, hey, I'm the first one, but as I have been keeping an eye on certain cards, I noticed pretty quickly that those cards were disappearing from the market, especially here in Europe, where the market is a lot smaller than in the US. And I think I see it a little earlier than in the US, because if there are like 3 Bazaar of Baghdad selling, then it's almost the complete stock on the open market. And then I don't mean card market. Of course, you got like 50 copies on card market, of which 35 are in poor condition. But yeah, if you look at certain stores which are very which have a very good reputation, and certain sellers that are known for their old Magic the Gathering reserve list cards, and those are out of stock with these cards out of the sudden, then you know, oh, somebody's moving in. Means if you are looking for certain cards, and if you are waiting for a moment to buy those cards, and if you think like, hey, the prices will go down even more, they might after this initial peak. Now people are like buying stuff, the prices might go up a bit because people are buying, but then the crypto market is apparently to go down in a couple of weeks again, and then those people will stop buying, but then the damage is done, and then the prices will slowly maybe drop over the next couple of months, or they will be on that next level and stay there. So if you are looking for certain cards, make sure to not overthink things. I can do that as well. I had it with a dual land, an unlimited dual land. There were 2 available at the store I normally buy from. One was in good condition, and one was in light plate condition. And I've been waiting for the last 2 weeks maybe. I was like, should I buy them? Maybe if I buy both, then I can complete a playset one day. How cool would it be to have an unlimited playset of this dual land? But then, yeah, I would rather get a second one because I got 2 unlimited duels right now in my binder, and yeah, I need to work on the others because, yeah, it seems like they are still more difficult to get. They are still cheaper than in 2021, which is awesome, but they are slowly creeping up. And in the meanwhile, while I was thinking about that and actually overthinking things, and that's a budget question as well, of course, because at the moment I don't really have a lot of budget, and I sold some stuff, so I had a little bit of budget, but I thought about saving that budget towards a time twister, but there isn't one available on the open market. And I know you can buy it on card market, but look at those horrible things. Excellent condition, and it looks like it has been somebody has been sliding it over the concrete for like 2 hours. Excellent condition. My point: don't overthink things. If you are enthusiastic about cards, like I am, sometimes it's okay to buy them. How much cheaper can it get? Yeah, maybe a little, and maybe you overpay a little, but if you love the card, that's okay. If you want to invest in it, hey, I'm not the right person to talk to because I'm a collector. And I still think that all the evil investors sitting on thousands and thousands of boxes, I think that's a concept that's just not true. I can't imagine in this day and age that people are just sitting on boxes, cards, whatever. It doesn't really work that way, in my opinion, but we can have a longer conversation about that. Buy the card, maybe, if you can afford it, of course, if you have disposable income. I don't think they will get a lot cheaper. We're at 12 minutes, so yeah, I still can ramble like for a minute or 2 more. Be happy, be enthusiastic about that. I see it on my Discord as well. There are several people moving in on certain cards. There is that one person, you know who you are. He's one of my Patreons and YouTube channel members as well. He has been buying all the dual lands and the Power 9 and has made a big move over the last 2-3 months. And he has been sharing the pictures on my Discord, and I loved it. Oh, Jonesy is here again as well. Jonesy, you have to wait for 2 more minutes. I'm sorry, my friend. We're gonna get through this first. So there are it's not a single incident. People are actually buying stuff. People have a little more confidence in Magic the Gathering again, apparently, because it seems that the print runs have been reduced. It seems that they will stay clear of the reserved list after the disaster with the 30th anniversary edition. It seems that they understand the concept of cards needing to be not only game pieces but also collectible. Yeah, you can argue whatever you want, and I know for some people it would be nice if they would have access to all the cards, but then just print it out. I mean, if you want to have the real deal, some cards need to be collectible and need to have value. And Wizards of the Coast has recognized that as well, and they have been knowing this for ever, and they just have been communicating something else, but they have been acting accordingly if you have a close look. But that's okay. I bought 2 cards, and both of them together were pretty expensive. But I thought I'd do it, and I buy them, and Jonesy's not giving up. I am very happy I did. After I hit the buy button, I was really like doubting, should I do it? I still am very happy I did. I'm very enthusiastic, and I'm looking forward to show them to you. One of them is an unlimited dual land. The second one that was still left. After somebody bought the good one, I bought the light plate one, which is fine for me. It still looks very, very nice. And one of them is a card that I actually have already, but I wanted to upgrade. And it's, I just pulled the trigger on it. I'm very happy I did. Maybe it will get a little cheaper in the future, maybe not. I don't know. You have been warned, folks. In a positive way. No doom scenarios. Check out the market. Look for yourself. There's a lot of movement. I'm not the person to first just buy all my stuff. I bought 2 cards, yes, but everybody else could have bought those cards. It's not that I waited to make that video. That video was triggered by me buying these 2 cards. I'm not waiting to buy stuff to get it before you. And then I normally tell you, like I do now, there are still a lot of cards I am considering buying, and I hope I could buy, which are currently still on the market. But yeah, if you are faster than me, then it's bad luck for me. You can't get them all, and you can only spend your money once. Folks, that's the video. I hope I could open your eyes to what's going on in the market at least a bit. And I'm like an airplane conductor, like woo. Let me know in the comments if you see the same movement, if you see the same things happening, if you see movement in the market, if you see cards selling, cards you were looking at for a couple of weeks and then suddenly all of them are gone. Cards like not only dual lands but other reserved list cards as well, and not only the high end, but like I said, like the Chaos Cradles and the Mox Diamonds and the Copy Artifacts and the Forks and the cards like that. Brain Gazier, still pretty affordable, but yes, you see it moving, and especially the duels, by the way, and especially the Alpha, Beta and Unlimited duels. It's crazy. So, Jesus, 16 minutes. Sometimes I wonder if anybody's listening. Are you listening? If you are listening, leave the code word Yoda that you made it until the end of the video. Just use Yoda in a sentence like, yeah, Yoda would have bought unlimited reserved list cards. Whatever, if he would have used the Force. I don't know. Just use Yoda in the comments somehow, and then I know you made it until the end of the video. Gonna leave it to this, folks. Stay healthy, stay frosty, get those cards. And I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.